There is so much that goes on in the dojo that not everyone is aware of. Ancient Ways is not like any other business I know. Heck, we're not like any other martial arts school that I know. People go to a gym, they work out, and they might make a friend or two, and then they go home. In our martial arts school, it's so much more. One example, last night I sat with a 10-year-old who was struggling with how her anger ran away with her, and she said some things that really upset her, and that she wanted to take it all back. Nidon Janelle and I spoke to her about how our emotions are good things, but letting our emotions control our actions was not. We discussed alternatives to expressing our anger like that, and she vowed to work harder to control her reactions to her emotions, maybe hitting the punching bag a little bit instead of using her words to hurt other people. Nidon gave examples of when she was 10 years old and struggled the same way. We also expressed to her how important and healthy it is to have emotions and don't try to control them, but to control our reaction to those emotions. Now, not everyone is qualified to have these talks. I'm glad that we can help our students in this way. Now, we got a few parents who use these cool home sheets. On here, there are checkoffs for what the parents want to see their kiddos do at home. It's not a punishment tracker, it's a positive reward home sheet. If the child, say, isn't doing their chores or is arguing about bath or bedtime, instead of punishing and taking something away like their tablet or TV time, the parent says, "Oh, Joey, you aren't going to make it so I don't get to sign off on your home sheet, are you? I'm so excited to see you earn your next stripe and belt at Ancient Ways, but you know Grandmaster isn't going to award that if you don't complete the home sheet." This makes you no longer the punishing warden. This illustrates to the child that their actions have consequences. It's all in how you word it, though, and it's powerful in directing the right behavior and empowering them at the same time. Let us know if you want us to customize one of these just for your household. Now, being a specialist in child development, family, personal, and business coaching, I often find myself deeply involved with helping people outside of the martial arts. But you know what? To me, it's all the same. We're a community and we help. It's what we do. You're not going to get that in most businesses. Now, I love Bradenton. I've lived here since 1975, and I want to make this community better. I may not be able to help everyone, but I will do my best to help the ones that I can. Now, some of the other things you might not be aware of, we do fundraisers throughout the year for 6 area elementary schools. So far, just this year, we've raised over $2,000 for those schools, and we're just getting started good. Over other school projects that we do include providing specialty lesson plans for certain schools. One in particular that I enjoy, that I've done a few times for Bayshore Elementary School, is a butterfly science project. We provide these, we have a company that provides these cool cages for the classroom filled with caterpillars. Oh, they're really big. And and they have sticks and twigs and stuff in there. The caterpillars are in there, and the kids get to watch as they encase themselves into cocoons. And then they grow and eventually emerge as butterflies, which the kids then release into the school's garden area. Another project that we've had great success with is going into the classrooms and discussing the science of practice. Naturally, we show them how practice makes martial artists better, showing off a little bit, but then we relate it to reading, and then we read a cool story to the kids. We do it slowly and then as fast as we can to show how practice helps reading. One teacher told me that after the talk, some of her 4th graders went to the library and checked out books for the very first time, thanks to our presentation. They live in a part of our community that not only thinks that being able to read is not necessarily okay, but it's preferable not to. I know it's hard to believe. Now, some of you have asked about the coloring sheets that we have in the window. We distribute, get this, over 7,000 of these coloring sheets around town, in the schools, area businesses, and in restaurants. They're just too many for us to put them all up here on the windows. But we're doing that to give away a $25 gift card to the ones we think have the most amount of kid effort into them. Some are obviously parent colored, which is great. I love to see adults getting into art, but we really want this to be about the kids. And we can tell, by the way. We are also going to do some random drawings. So even those who may not be very capable artists will get the chance to win. Why did we do this? There are Halloween safety tips on there. We also distribute hundreds of these cards, and that we also have Halloween safety tips on them. Now, this relates to you. We want you to take some of these cards home with you, and when you get trick-or-treaters, drop these into their bags along with the awesome treats that you give out. It's just one more way to get the word out about Halloween safety and a little bit about Ancient Ways too. Okay, gang, keep us updated on how you're feeling about your training or your loved one's training. Let us know if we can help with your take home sheets, parenting advice, or even business advice. And let's keep doing the good work in the community, making Bradenton a better place to live, one smile and one kick at a time. Grandmaster out.